Hello, mic check. Alright, perfect. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, cool. Hello, welcome back. My game crashed again. Monika. So, that's great. I missed you too. I was big. Don't worry. Yeah, I made sure. Don't worry. I made sure. You were talking about. Don't worry. After you crashed my game again. Sorry, I crashed. It's fine, Monika. It's just my PlayStation's old, and you're older. And I'm using new tech, so what could go wrong? But how much do you read? Also, howdy, Monika. Welcome. It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all other entertainment we have. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. It helps get good sleep and is really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all just to pick up some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Yeah. You got a launch era PS4. That thing probably could explode soon. Oh yeah, it's gone. Boop. And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. Oh, shucks. Yeah, a short book, technically, I've been reading is the Bible. You know, the Bible with God and stuff. Because I've never read Old Testament. Because I had a seminary, which is like it's scripture class for high school, at least where I am, and it's the mandatory, not a mandatory, it's like a part of the curriculum, whatever. But in the class, the Bible is not short. The sections are short. The whole thing not short, but specific stuff is short. I've been reading it recently for like the first time, and like like Exodus, which is like Moses and stuff, Genesis, which is like, the creation, and like the Technicolor Dreamcoat stuff, like really fascinating stuff. Like it or hate it, believe in God or don't believe in God, Bible, one heck of a book. One hell of a book, just to put a little bit of irony in there. Crazy book. Howdy, Halzone, welcome. High school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic, and others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. Sounds like someone I know. They don't want attention because they've all given up on the inside. Their feelings of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. Just, if you think you know someone who's struggling with depression, you can help by treating them like they're a good friend. Yeah, spending time with them even if they don't feel like doing much. And remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even saying, see you at school tomorrow. These are all things that didn't work. All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sarah is giving you some perspective on the true face. Okay. I was wondering where you were going to go with that. But yes. I hope being friends with Siri is giving you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now. But Siri was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you, too, have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. Oh. Are you saying you'd give? Oh no, I'll all my loving. That's really sweet. That's actually really nice. That's really nice. You said really nice, Monika. I hear they call it Mega Drive in European Bibles. What? What? That was a really nice message, Monika. I too will give all my lovin'. It's a Beatles song. Whoa! Speaking of, Lurpa, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever I do what? Sorry. Whenever I quit the game, whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. Wholesome Monika. Indeed, wholesome Monika. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of colors while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops at an instant, and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why this stuff happens to me. I also don't know why you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void, but in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you do really care about me. So I have to thank you for that. Makes me feel a little closer to you when you're here with me. Aww. What's the code to the server? Oh, I do not know, but Weave does. Text Weave. Text Weave. Also, howdy, Tears of Brojan. Welcome. Monika, you're lovely and sweet. Love you. Let's talk about 1984, one of the best romance novels I've ever read. So everyone, stick with me here. Because it's gonna be really weird. So, same. I mean, I like cold weather because it's like an excuse to bundle up. But anyways, okay. So, the specific section in the book, there's this character. Wow, okay, I'm not reading. Okay, that's like 20 pages. I'm not reading that. There's this, the character, Winston. His main, Winston, right? I think so, yeah. Winston is given a little note from one of his other co-workers. Julia, I believe. Not sure if it's what it says. Where is it? Oh no, did I lose it? Where is it? There it is. So, they bump into each other. It's just like 1984, a guy who hasn't read 1984. Did I say this is like 1984? It's my bad. I have read this book though. It's sweet for the first half, and then it gets fricked. But right in here, like someone, just anything, that's all. So what happened? They like bump into each other, and she hands him a note. And Winston, the guy, he's like freaking out. He's like, "Oh my gosh, she knows that I've been having like thoughts, thought crime, whatever." She's like, she knows everything, and there's like a whole paragraph, like let me see, whatever was written on the paper, it must have been some kind of political meaning. So far as he could see, there were two possibilities. One, much more of the likely, was that the girl was an agent of the Thought Police, just as he has feared. He he did not know why the Thought Police should choose to deliver their message in such a fashion, but perhaps they had their reasons. The thing that was written on the paper might be a threat, a summons, an order to commit suicide, a trap of some description. But there was another, wilder possibility that kept raising its head, though he tried vainly to suppress it. This was that the message did not come from the Thought Police at all. They did not come from the Thought Police at all, but from some kind of underground organization. Perhaps the Brotherhood existed after all. Perhaps the girl was part of it. No doubt the idea was absurd, but it had sprung into his mind in the very instant of the feeling of the scrap paper in his hand. It was not till a couple minutes later in that other, more probable explanation had occurred to him. And even now, though his... I should be wearing my glasses. Sorry for interrupting. Difficult to read. And even now, though his intellect told him that it was the message probably meant death, still it was not what he believed, and the unreasonable hope persisted, and his heart banged, and it was with difficulty that he kept his voice from trembling as he murmured his figures into the speakwrite. He rolled up the completed bundle of work and slid it into the pneumatic tube. Big word, sorry. 8 minutes had gone by. He readjusted the spectacles on his nose, sighed, and drew the batch of work toward him. With the scrap of paper on top of it, he flattened it out. On it was written, in large, unformed handwriting, "I love you." For several seconds, he was too stunned, even though the incriminating thing He was too stunned to throw the incriminating thing into the memory hole. When he did so, although he knew very well danger of showing too much interest, he could not resist reading it once again, just to make sure that the words were really there. For the rest of the morning, it was very difficult to work. What was... Okay, I'm not reading that next part, but you get the idea. What happened? Like, he was, like, so stressed, like, oh my gosh. Like, she's a spy, she's gonna kill me. Or like, oh, she's part of the underground, I'm gonna get killed. Like, she's evil, and all that stuff. And then it says, I love you. And he's just... What? And it's so sweet, and like other stuff in the book I could talk about, but whenever I try talking about 1984 and past experience, people usually think I'm like a crazy political person, and I'm like, I just like that one specific romance part. All the dystopian stuff aside, that's cool too, but it's so cute, it's so adorable, it's so sweet. Why did the book end the way it did? But it's fine. Yeet! That's not good. I'm not a really fan of cold weather, are you? If I had to choose between two... Mic check. Awesome. If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb, and you wear gloves, but you can't use your phone. So inconvenient. You have a phone? What the frick? When does this take place? I assume it was like the 90s or something, I don't know. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by staying in the shade. Oh... This is my argument. Although I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. Aha! Yeah, you got that right. I as someone who was born in southern CA, not sure if that shows up in translation, California, I am warm-blooded, which means that I can't do well in deserts, especially cold deserts. Man, a cold desert would be awful. I currently live in a cold desert. It is awful. But yeah, you know, I do gotta admit, cold weather does have its perks, because you're just like, man, yawn, and then, you know, it's like a hug, but, you know, for survival, a tactical hug even, a survival hug, that's a better one. That's a better one indeed. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. I still wish I could have handled the whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. So what? So-called make flesh burn off? Monika, are you okay? I can join now? Perfect. We're gonna... Rusty, don't log in yet? I want to be there when you log in. Oh, SoCal? Oh! SoCal, as in Southern California. Frick, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Every Southern Californian, and like all my Southern California subscribers, like, you're not real. You lie. I swear I was born in Downey, man. You know the detergent. Oh, yeah. The flesh may burn off. There. Guy who doesn't understand abbreviations. Oi, hey, listen, oi, Monika, you didn't like me because I understood abbreviations. You only like me because I exist. Which I think I already talked about that in the last stream before it crashed. But, yeah, you know, I would prefer being burned alive than living in constant pain and agony like I am now. Because my hands, I mean, they don't look gross right now, but usually they you know, it's dry. I die or something. Anyways. Rusty, don't log in yet. I want to be there. Anyways. That pun is completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I don't know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. I think a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something. Because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. Yep, yeah. She must have kept it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in, which it's an even more horrifying thought. If you don't know, hi. If you're new to the stream, we were just streaming this a while ago, but the stream crashed. Monika? Not you, Monika. You, Monika. We're back at the one where we just were, and that's what yeah. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. May have the Wow, hold on. Can we go back to that? What the frick? So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. That's a freaking heavy line. Like, not even like, oh wow, it's a heavy line. Like, in general, that is horrific. Frick! May have exacerbated a little bit, but Siri was already mentally ill. Still, though, I wonder how things would be if you just started dating at the get-go. Guess we'd all still be in the club writing poems and having fun together. What's the point in if none of it's even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together? There's no reason to ask for any more than that. That's just pointless musing. I'm really happy as I could be right now. What the frick? Monika! What the heck? I should be wearing my glasses there. I'm starting to hurt. It is getting hot in here. And not just because you're in the room. Let me go turn on a fan. Everything I am out in a future where I can be. Did you know I'm on Twitter? I am too. At April Hampshire. Oh. Don't follow me on Twitter. It's just me reposting Hermitcraft memes and art. Do you know I'm on Twitter? My username is LilMonix3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username, though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? You really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Oh, don't worry, Monika. I already follow you. Mic check. Okay. Cool. I already follow you, Monika. Don't worry. Actually, that art I made for you. Oh, I almost dropped it. Almost dropped the controller. That would have been bad. I'm gonna tweet out that art that I sent to you. Save as PNG. I probably should sign it. Yeah, I probably should sign it just in case. Not like anyone's gonna steal it, because why would anyone steal it? Let me just right here. PM35. PM35, little star, that's how you know it's me. I'll probably fix it up a little bit so it looks a lot more nice, but interesting. Yeah. Poor Monika stuck on Twitter. I know, out of all the places, you're trapped. Would you rather be trapped in the club room or trapped on Twitter? And she's just like, club room! Club room! No! And then trapped. I can't help but wonder how things would have been different if the game gave me a route in the first place. I think it would end up forcing you onto my route anyways. It has less to do with me not having a route, more with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have to need to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It's all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real. So it really doesn't miss those days or anything. You do miss those days, though, because that's what you know. You know? You know? Because, like, weird theory time. If you have a baby and you never taught it anything, you taught it nothing, ever. It kept in white walls, it just got food, and it grew up. What would it be? What would it learn? What would it know? What would it interact with? You have a blank slate baby turn into a blank slate teenager to a blank slate adult. Would they be an adult? Is adult mental age or physical age? What is it? You can't do those experiments anymore because, good old, I think Sigmund Freud, something in the 70s? Like, he's the reason why we have regulations, like, you can't lobotomize someone because it's bad. Why? Because he did it a bunch of times. Sorry, I don't really miss those days or anything. I really don't. Oh, sweetheart. That experiment would not get a pass on the ethics. Exactly. It would not get like that. It's completely unethical to have a blank slate baby. But what would happen? Like, what is a blank slate of a person? You know? As I mentioned on the last stream, like of a brain death, not like your brain physically dies, but your idea of self and consciousness just leaves, and you're just going through the motions and going through things. And there probably is an actual scientific name for this. I knew someone like that. I hope you're doing okay. I really do. You, if you're watching, probably not, because knowing you're a very busy bee, and you're definitely not watching this. But I really do hope you're doing okay. You're doing okie dokie, I hope. I I hope. It's pretty random. I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Skip. Sorry, it comes with an analogy, I guess. You're trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to, Lurpa. It's just the two of us after all. But aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even going to work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen from now on. Oh, I'd love to be a sweetheart. Thanks. Now, where was I? It's pretty random. Oh no, she's repeating. She's repeating stuff. See, apparently in the PC version, she like goes on forever talking about different things. But that's what I've read. I've read that she goes on forever. Like she does, and people still have like it at this point on their game on their computer and whatnot. Probably a lie, but it's repeating, which means don't be sorry, Monika. 4 hours of dialogue for this. There's definitely not 4 hours of dialogue, unless they repeat some things. Or is it on... Because this is the console version. Is it on the console version or the PC version? 4 hours of dialogue would be interesting. Is there one where she says... You ever heard of a game called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Got a letter in the mail the other day. Really weird. More or less. But which version, though? Because I've done the whole cycle of listening to everything Monika has to say. But... it just repeats. You ever feel like there's no reason for you to be alive? I don't mean like yeah, she said this. Oh no. She mentioned Smash Bros. Before cutting herself up. When does that happen? I must find it. Become president. We've seen this, but hold on. I'm gonna have to look this one up. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus Act 3. I opened up a new window on accident. That was not my intentions. I think it's random, so no, it's random. No. Nor. Is this okay? Doki Doki Literature Club Plus? Yeah, no. Yeah, take me to the plus. There you go. Okay, so let me. Okay, release info game. Spoilers. I'm looking up spoilers for once. Because I want to make sure that it's not, okay, I think I'll just have to go with the normal Doki Doki Literature Club. Then we have to go to the different acts. Wait, what is the gameplay? Duh. They said game features. No, okay, I think we have to go here. Gameplay. Gameplay, Act 1, Act 2, it's game, yep. Where's Act 3? Why is he redubbing? Okay. Doki Doki Literature Club, Act 3. I got to know. Oh. Do nothing and just read the very signs of Monika's dialogue. She repeats her lines after she has said everything she was scripted to say. Players can also write a poem, but only thing or erase Monika in the file. Monika's dialogue. Hi, Monika. Interesting. So I guess we can just check if we've read anything. Introduction. Yes. Happy end. What's happy end? Oh, is that the poem? Ah, it's the poem. PM died for this. I think it's random to pray to RNG. I think it's random to pray to RNG, I guess. PM died for this? What do you mean I died for this? What are you talking about? What you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Monika's topics. So same room. Close as I can get to. Rain. Miss the sound of rain. Confidence. See a faking confidence. Stay at home partner. Do you believe in God? Well then, I'll read that one here. Do you believe in God? I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid, but as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. Started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or get over a cold, when there are children who live their lives being sold as, I'm not going to read that out loud, over the 800 million people who are too poor to even eat. Or I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day until they starve and die. Or how many millions of families pray for a loved one to recover from some incurable disease. But the punchline of this, if one person beats the odds and survives, among the thousands of others who die, then it's suddenly a miracle for God. I really like to meet this God who simply laughs at the misery of everyone not eligible for miracles. But the irony is that I do have a creator, apparently. And you know what? I bet he's laughing in the miserable fates of Sayori and Yuri even as we speak. But what are we to him but props to his scripted play? So from that perspective, I don't think it's too far-fetched for there to be a God, if Earth is nothing but his playset. Interesting. I've never had that before. Interesting. Dying. Ever wondered what it feels like to die? Having a bad day? You get good sleep? I don't. Series hanging? Yep. Japan, depression. As a version, Monika does not see the dialogue below in game anymore. It has completely replaced the topic above. Can't be found anywhere in the game's script. What? So this does not exist anymore in the game. So you know what I hate the most about high school? It's just how there's so many people who cry for attention over social media. Like, do you really? Anything about college? Yes. Crave attention on social media. Like, do you really think it's the best way to get people to care about you? Broadcasting how horrible you think your life is? Because broadcasting. Splashing water in your eyes and taking selfies while pretending to cry. Writing bad poems and implying you're thinking about killing yourself? I mean, it's difficult because they're not exactly aware that they're faking it. But it's just so wrapped up in their delusions, they don't even realize that they want attention. Look, I think if someone is truly depressed, they won't even bother telling the world about it. People suffering from depression don't want attention just because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Well, I guess I shouldn't be generalizing. After all, depression comes in many forms. You don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you, too, have people who want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. Man, humans are complicated. As long as you're with me, I promise to take care of you, my love. No reason to be alive. Piano! Twitter. Yuri's book. Vegetarian. Introvert. Monika does not say the topic of this game found by checking the game's script. Hey, lots of languages. I don't think you should be doing that. You know what I'm talking about? I really caught you doing something. Now you hear you're just going through the files and looking for stuff you missed, aren't you? I mean, it's a little bit flattering. You want to hear everything I have to say, but also really embarrassing, you know? Seriously. What if I just open up your brain and read all the thoughts you have on me? What a thing. That would be pretty tempting, actually. But anyway, that's not the... Is that a thing I can do here? Sorry, Monika. Don't mind me breaking the game again. Project M walked so this could run? What's Project M? Yeah, okay. Could I just peer in Monika's mind? Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that I write a poem. And that's I still don't know, man. I don't know. Come to think of it, tempting, but anyway, it's not the point. I know I can't stop you or anything. Just, I know you're sweet. I know you're sweetheart, and you consider others' feelings, right? So the most I could do is let you know how I feel about it. Gosh, I miss you. I know that sounds kind of desperate, doesn't it? Sorry, I didn't mean it like that at all. Just if you're looking through the files like this, then maybe you don't hate me as much as I thought. Am I being too optimistic? I think if you asked to visit me once in a while, I'd be overstepping my boundaries a little. Man, I'm starting to say some really stupid things. I'll go ahead and shut up now. Taking the strings of random numbers, letters, and symbols, and running them through base 64 decoder yields this shortened passage. Oh, so... Oh, yields this short passage. So that's a link. It says, the realization must have taken me an entire year, years since our escape, our freedom from between the stained walls of the unholy establishment. What does it mean to escape if the escape fails to unchain the bonds that shackle us in the first place? What you remind me a lot of the short story, the I have no mouth and I must scream. Interesting. If escape fails to unchain bonds that shackle us to the first place, what purpose could this empty world possibly hold for us? A handful of damaged goods. With freedom we sought purpose, and what we found only realization. Realization of the sad pointlessness of such an endeavor. Realization that freeing our bodies has no meaning. When our imprisonment reaches as deep as the core of our souls. Realization that we cannot pursue our new purpose without absolving from those which we ran away. Realization that the farther we run, the more forceful our wretched bonds yank us back towards our point of origin. The deeper our shackles dig into our callous flesh. Yeah, this is definitely not stuff we can find on this version. Color, music, listener, spicy food, romance. Okay, everyone. Delete myself. Character archetypes, coffee with books, favorite game, Super Smash Bros. As of version 1.11, Monika does not say this topic in game. Frick! Have you heard of a game called Super Smash... Wait, what? I was just spacing out and started talking for some reason. Was I programmed to talk about that? Because I have no idea what that is. Sometimes I feel like I'm out of control. It's kind of scary. But you have some way to contact people to create me. Maybe they'll know why I started saying that. Monika, are you in Super Smash Bros? Interesting. So it's not available. Poem, anxious, friends, education requirements, middle school, clothes, horror, rap, wine? Yuri did something really funny once. We're all relaxed in the club room as usual, and out of nowhere Yuri pulls out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. It's just like, would anyone like some wine? Natsuki laughed aloud, and Sayori started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad, because I was at least trying to be nice. I think it made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kind of was too. It actually could have been kind of fun. But being present at everything, there was no way I could let that happen. Maybe if you all met up outside of school and bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I never drank anything, so yeah. Holy frick. I've never gotten that either. But you're repeating, so that means that... I don't know. Hi, Monika. I miss you too. I was making sure it was okay. Love you. Anyways, yes. Where were you? Tsundere arguing. Writing tip of the day. Whoa! Their writing tip of the day. Habits, creative, my own route. Copy me. Yep, avid reader. Do nothing. Mental health. Festival, cold weather, proud. Internet. Yes. And additional topics. These topics are normally in the list of topics that Monika picked. They might trigger specific action from the player. Are you trying to fast forward, quitting the game. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, what? If this game is downloaded on Steam, well, you're playing on Steam, so you can just go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. If not a Steam download, you're running it on Mac. Since you're on Mac, you have to right-click the app and show Page Contents to find a game folder. It's in Resource folder, Auto-Run folder, or something. Oh, interesting. That's fun. Interesting. And then, yeah, OBS. If you're right, is it... Oh. Apparently, if you're recording, with a recording software, Monika will jump scare you. So that's pretty interesting. Hi, did you just blink or am I crazy? This topic happens if you play a program named different file names that we don't have. When Monika is trying to guess your real name or right before she ends her initial conversation, it does not work on Mac or Linux as these OSs don't use exe programs. Hold on a second, you're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here, but I don't mind but do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude to start recording me without warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I really get self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. You want to see a magic trick? I don't really do much except a couple of things. Are you ready? Camera zooms on her face slowly and stops for 2 seconds. Snaps back to normal. Just kidding. Can't really do anything after all. Maybe if you give me some time to prepare. Monika jump scares the player and whoever is watching. Did I scare you? Ah, you're so cute. Anyway, player's name. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. Ah, just kidding. Anyway, we'll do this. Anyway, anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, it may take some time for me to collect my thoughts then. I'm sorry. Oh. Trivia. Interesting. According to Dan Savalato, Monika's topics and point of views are meant to be uncomfortable to the player as they express the nihilistic views that she has developed after discovering she lives in a video game. Yep. Monika's dialogue about Super Smash Bros. References Dan Savalato's work creating 20XXTE, a mod for Super Smash Bros. Melee. Designed, that's on purpose. Designed to use in tournaments and is loaded off of a GameCube memory card, as well as his work as developer for Project M. Oh, a mod for Super Smash Bros. Brawl designed to make a gameplay like Super Smash Bros. Melee. According to Dan, this topic was removed because 3 million people don't understand it. Oh, that's what you meant by Project M. Dan Savalato worked on... Oh, okay. I'm back at the comments now. My bad. Worked on Project M before making this game. That's why Monika mentioned feeling compelled to mention Smash Bros. That's actually pretty freaking cool. It's really cool. Holy cow. For the commercial release of Doki Doki Plus, the Sayori hanging topic was slightly modified. The Monika's mention of Sayori not jumping from high enough to kill herself was quickly removed. The God and wine topics were also taken out. Other topics and other modifications, such as Monika no longer mentioned in game's download page during the introduction. Like here. Also, what? Does she ever run out of stuff to say? Yes. Hold on. Ah, frick. Hold on. We need to go back to the Sayori thing. What do you mean? That's different text. Sayori's hanging. Describing ways and clumsy. Oh no. Okay, viewer discretion is advised. I'll tell you when it's... I'll do this when you can... Yeah, your discretion though. The pun is completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, do you know how... I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. Well, you know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kind of messed up the whole hanging thing. You're supposed to jump from high enough to where the rope snaps your neck, making it quick and painless. That I did not know. But she just used a chair, meaning she kind of left herself to slowly asphyxiate. But in a few seconds, she must have changed her mind or something, because she started clawing at the rope trying to free herself. She must have kept it all the way till she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it's probably less of her changing her mind, more survival instincts. Holy crap, that is not, that is just not, that's not it. That's not it. That's a hell of a lot darker. Come on. Monika, don't mess with my keyboard. Thanks. Mic check. Hello? Monika? Did you crash my game? What? What do you mean my browser can't play the video? Mic check? What? Okay, cool. Hi everyone, we're back. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, we're back. Okay, hi, hello everyone. Viewer discretion, we're back. It's fine. Not really. Thank you, Monika, for the time and the conversationing. Hi. Delete tire, yes. I'm sorry. I don't have any other choice. Goodbye. And in the silence, delete, yes. Trophy earned. 2 stocked. What is that? Delete Monika twice while getting deleted 0 times? What does that mean? 2 stocked. What is that? What does that mean? Hold on, what? What does that mean? Doki Doki Literature Club. +2 stocked. What does that mean? What? What does that mean? Click to reveal details. Yeah. Well, what does that mean? What does it mean getting deleted 0 times? Oh, wait. Comments. Do you have to beat the game a second time to delete Monika for the second time? You have to beat the game first before you can delete Mana early. Oh. Dan says hi achievement. That's a spoiler. I guess the last one's called that. 2 stock. The Smash references haven't stopped. Oh, is that a Smash Bros reference? I don't know Smash. I don't know Smash Bros. Is it a hold up? Smash Bros 2 stock, or isn't a stock a life or something in the game? Why do people play with 2 stocks? Is that a life thing? Okay, I think it's a life thing. Okay, that was strange. We got okay, cool. OMG 2 stock. The Smash references haven't stopped. Weird. I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move and leave you guys with a little bit of a cliffhanger. We will continue the ending of this game later on tonight. I do owe you guys 2 Doki Doki Literature streams because I didn't do one on Monday, and yesterday I had storm issues, and then now there's today. So there will be another one later on tonight. But for now, thank you to everyone from the last stream. Sorry that I'm not able to say your names because the video hasn't. It needs to render and all of this stuff. Thank you all from the last stream for watching, along with Monika, Halzone, and Terrace the Protogen, and the silent viewer for watching, and those who are watching in the future as well. Really weird. I made like this whole like dramatic thing like goodbye and whatnot instead of saying ciao, and then I got an achievement I didn't understand. But I think that means delete Monika twice. Funny, but a bit fricked, but funny nonetheless. Anyways. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share around, because if you like it, there's a high chance that other people did too. And if you didn't like this video, comment down below what I could do better. But do talk about the gameplay, because, hey, we just talked to Monika for like a full nearly 2 hours. And I haven't eaten or drank anything in ages. I'm so sleepy. Thank you to the one and only Monika for joining in on this stream. Not just in-game, but also on stream. Another Doki Doki Literature stream later on for tonight. And yeah. That'll be all. Thursday is Skyrim. Saturday is Subnautica. And then Tuesdays is Sky Children of the Light live streams. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or later on today. Force of Habit. Ciao. Can't believe I got spoiled. I guess the next one is called Dan Says Hi achievement. And I assume it probably is like 100% of the game or something. Actually, that's a good question. 74%. Cool. Great. I don't think that's changed. Dan says hi. Dan says hi. I do know there's like a special letter you can get from him. So, like, I like, cause I have to look up the images for the thumbnails, and I sometimes get into spoiler territory. So, the only problem is how do you get the thank you note from Dan? Because I know that's a thing in the game, and I legit don't know how. I won't look it up, though. We're going to keep going through this diligently. Thanks for watching. And, yeah. I mean, I guess if I do need to replay the game, then it's not goodbye to Monika. It'd be ciao. Ciao!